What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Agnetha, and we're returning to the I Stand Alone album, 1987. Thank you again to Scott. And the next track in the playlist is Maybe It Was Magic. Now, the use of the past tense verb was seems significant, and this is perhaps a retrospective on a relationship, I think would be the easy conclusion, but at the very least, a situation or scenario that had qualities, attributes, and experiences that, from the point of view of the speaker, of the narrator, were beyond the normal, beyond the typical, and perhaps were beyond the natural, meaning they were supernatural or indeed magic. So, yes, well, yeah, come here. Or at least don't do that. Well, before Luca knocks down everything, let's give this a listen. This is Agnetha Faltskog. The track is Maybe It Was Magic, and it's from her 1987 album I Stand Alone.
When life was easy, we coexist in a comfortable style. And there were feelings I was inclined to believe they would never fade. It's so funny how things don't always work that way. There was something in the air, maybe it was magic, and there was something in your voice when you used to call my name. And there are moments in my life that I can still remember. There are places in my heart
A very beautiful tune. Most of it I would put in the straightaway ballad category, but when that electric guitar came in, it suddenly felt like a power ballad, which I enjoyed. And yeah, I enjoy the plucked, like acoustic, traditional type guitar, which is in most of the track. I did very much enjoy when the electric guitar brought that to a more epic 80s type of sound. But yeah, there's like a true piano in there. There's also like these keyboard layers that give it a lot of texture. And I not only enjoy Agnetha's voice in general on the tune, but the way she would do that line, there's moments in my life. Like when she hit that line, it had a really, like I could feel the emotion in it, and she hit it with a bit more passion or feeling than some of the other lines in the tune. So I especially enjoyed that moment, or those moments, because it came around multiple times. And yeah, I feel like it's indeed looking back, and it's in a way it's melancholic, and in another way she's highlighting the good times and remembering the good memories. Now again, there's different opinions on that. I am thinking of the Aha lyric that the good memories hurt worse than the bad ones, but ultimately the idea of memories that were warm, and again, the tone of his voice when he called her name, and the the feelings that they had that this is never going to change. And as she points out, it doesn't always turn out that way, but it's like she's reminiscing in a way that is sort of nostalgic and warmly remembering those things. But then again, the fact that they're not here in the present is a bit melancholic. So yeah, it feels like sad but also nostalgic at the same time. So yeah, it's one that I think has a complicated feel to it. And again, the idea that you would feel sad that things didn't turn out the way you thought they would, like, the best vision, the sort of, this is going to be perfect forever, but still find a way to appreciate what was, even though it is no longer. It makes sense. And I think the complicated feelings that would articulate, I think that came through in the vocals and the sonics for that matter. So yeah, a nice tune. And as I said, I enjoyed when it turned up the intensity during that section in the back half with the electric guitar. So as Luca snuggles in and gets ready for a nap, let me know what you think of the tune, and we will see you next time. Peace.